The Target Field crowd is about to be reunited with an old friend. Luis Arraez has faced his former team 6 times since being traded to the Marlins in 23, but it's the first time doing so back at Target Field, where he won his first of 3 straight batting titles in 2022.
The Minnesota Twins, San Diego Padres, Minnesotans, and the entire nation continue to be heartbroken by Wednesday's tragic and senseless mass shooting at Annunciation Church and School. The taking of innocent lives in a place of learning and worship is incomprehensible. Our deepest sympathies and prayers are with the victims, their families, and all who have been affected. Just 8 miles from our home plate is where Annunciation Catholic School is located, where the theme for their school year is a future filled with hope. Alongside our community, we mourn this tragedy and indeed hope for a future where such violence no longer shatters lives.
Zebby Matthews makes the start for Minnesota. He's faced the Padres once before. That was last August. Tonight, as he faces this club, he's trying to bounce back. His last 2 starts, a couple of no decisions against the Tigers and White Sox.
1 down, that'll bring up Luis Arraez. His return home. 1-1 swung on, line drive, base hit into right field. Diving effort by the second baseman Keishel, but it's going to go into right field for a hit, and that's a familiar sight to Minnesota Twins fans, although Luis now doing it in a San Diego Padres uniform. Here's Manny Machado.
Struck him out, 96. And Machado, here in the month of August, only 1 homer, 7 RBI, strikes out, and 2 down for Zebby. To first and right at the glove of Cody Clemens, and a single from Arraez leads to nothing, and a good start for Zebby as the Twins are coming up.
Nasty Nestor Cortez.
7th start of the season, 5th as a Padre.
2-0 pitch, popped up right side. Luis Arraez drifting over towards the foul line. He's in foul territory now, waiting, and will make the catch for the first out. 1 away here in the bottom of the first. 3-2 swung on line drive. This one's heading towards the gap. A long way to go for Ramon Laureano, but he gets there, and he's going to try to go for 2. Here comes the throw. It is going to be in time, and Jeffers is nailed, trying to stretch the single into the double. Ramon Laureano doing a nice job of getting to that ball, getting rid of it in a hurry, and the catcher is gunned down here for the second out. 2-2 pitch. Fly ball to right field, but playable. Fernando coming in, waiting, and makes the catch for the final out. Here's Gavin Sheet. Gavin hitting .259 on the season, 18 home runs, 60 RBIs. 1-1 pitch to him, line drive into left field. It's going to fall in for a base hit. Second hit of the night for the Padres.
Iglesias back in the box, and he rolls one back up the middle. Lee to his left, picks it up, flips it to Keishel. The pivot at second, over to first, in time.
It was Lee to his left and quickly got it to Keishel, and Keishel had plenty on that throw.
2 away. Martin hitting .254, 1 home run, 2 RBIs.
Martin hits this ball into the teeth of the wind, and that's going to drop for a base hit and left and bounce up against the wall.
Martin on his way to second base. He is in sliding, and there's a 2-out double.
Well, he's been swinging the bat well. We've seen him use the entire field, but also showing a little bit of power to the pull side.
0-2 swung on, foul tip held on to by Fermin, and that'll do it. Jake Cronenworth leads things off for the Padres here in the top of the 3rd. Next pitch of Jake. Swung on, line drive into right field for a base hit. 3rd hit of the afternoon so far for the Padres. Leadoff single for Jake, and that'll bring up Freddie Fermin.
Slow to the left of the mound, and a barehanded attempt. Bad idea.
Still can't find it. Here's the chopper. Matthews, as Jesse mentioned, bare hand can't find it. Bare hand can't find it. Follow it around. See what it eats.
I gave him an error. 1
away here in the 3rd inning. Runners on 1st and 3rd now for the Padres, and Luis Arraez coming up to the plate. The pitch swung on, line drive towards left field. Pretty well hit. Going back for it is Martin. He's over and makes the catch at the base of the warning track. Easily tagging is Jake Cronenworth, and the Padres now a 1-0 lead on the sacrifice fly by Luis Arraez. Leadoff single for the Twins here in the bottom of the 3rd, and that'll bring up the designated hitter, number 9 batter, Trevor Larnach.
Runner goes. 2-0 pulled into right field. It's a base hit. Cody stutter steps around second, gets to 3rd. He'll stop there.
So Larnach starting in the number 9 spot for the first time all year, and for the first time since 2022. Rips a single off Cortez, so Cody was on the move, and the Twins have runners at the corners. Padres will have the infield play back, and now a chance for Byron Buxton. Chopped it to short. Padres may have a chance to turn 2, and they don't. You need elite speed to avoid that being a double play, and Buxton is that and then some. Buxton, by the way, sitting on 19 stolen bases, looking for his first 2020 season. Buxton stays, and the 3-2 is high ball 4. On a breaking ball that stayed up, a sweeper. So Buxton to second. The first walk from Cortez, and here comes Luke Keishel, the flight out to right. Buxton runs, and Byron Buxton has stolen 3rd base in a big league game for the first time in his career. Just the 2nd time he's attempted a stolen base of third, and with that, his first 2020 season. So Buxton now with his first 2020 season. Heisel, Puckett, Cordova, Koski, Torrey, Dozier, and now Byron.
3-2 pitch. Strike three called on the outside corner. Got him. Big strikeout right there by Nestor Cortez. 2 away.
Muscled that one in the air to shallow right center field. And Tatis gets there to end the inning and limit the damage.
Laureano hits it right on the money, but 2 down. Sheets with nobody on and 2 down in the fourth. 1-1 tie. Swung on, fly ball to right field. Pretty well hit but playable. Wallner's going back into the base of the wall, but this one is going to hit off the top of the wall. The wind just really carried that one, and Gavin Sheets is going to cruise into second base. When it first left his bat, it looked like it was going to be a routine fly ball. Wallner seemed to play it that way as well. Just kept drifting. The next thing you know, it's hitting off the wall. 22nd double of the season for Gavin Sheets. He's in scoring position now with 2 outs. Jose 0 for 1. He grounded in a double play in the second inning.
And Iglesias into right field. That's a base hit. Wallner's got a cannon. They're going to send Sheets anyway. The throw is off target, and the Pods go ahead.
Iglesias already paying dividends in his first day as replacing Bogey. Does what he often does. Shoots the fastball to right. Gavin Sheets from seconds is able to score, and the Padres regain the lead.
2-1 Padres as we head to the bottom of the fourth inning. It'll be the number 5 batter, Matt Wallner, to lead things off for the Twins.
There's a line drive, base hit, leadoff single, tying run on in Matt Wallner.
Now Wallner takes off, big jump and no throw from Fermin. So that looked like a carbon copy with Cody Clemens earlier tonight. Outside, ball 4. So that was the 4-seamer Perk, not the cutter. And a smirk from Cortez. Thought he hit his spot. Instead, it's a walk.
They are all looking in Mike Schultz's direction.
Well, pretty even splits for Lewis. 221 against lefties, 225 against righties, although
Manny Gonzalez making them go back to where they came from, and now Mike will slowly kind of start to creep his way out onto the field. And an ejection has just been issued, I assume, to Nestor Cortez, who's obviously coming out of this game. And perhaps he had said something there to Manny Gonzalez, but this will also give Wandy a couple of extra throws in the bullpen if he needs it. Apparently magic words were said.
All of a sudden, as the base is loaded, no out situation here in the bottom of the fourth inning. The batter is now first baseman Cody Clemens.
To the right side, and this one goes 5-hole on Cronenworth. 2 runs will score to second base. Clemens, you put the ball in play. Who knows? Things can happen, and Cronenworth could not field it, and the Twins take the lead. It's 3-2.
Lucky break for the Twins. Taylor made double play. Cronenworth let that ball play him.
San Diego defensively about middle of the pack in defensive run saved. Certainly strong in some spots, weak in others. And now this is up the middle, and that will find the grass in center. 1 run scores. Here comes Cody, and Lardick up the middle with the infield drawn in, drives in a pair. And the Twins have a 5-2 lead.
Here's Royce Lewis. Lewis is 1 for 2 today with a single and a strikeout.
A swing and a drive into left center field and deep. Back it goes towards the bleachers and gone. On a hanging slider, Royce Lewis with number 9. 6-2 Twins.
Stayed back, put a really good swing on it.
And Morgan, look at that. Did not even need to look. Well, we saw the Lewis home run and a happy young fan in the stands with his souvenir. But you know what? Here's the only problem. Dad, I can only pick one. And man, I'm so sorry. 2 on 2 out. Twins by 4. Hopefully not done with Matsui on the mound. And Buxton lines a base hit to left. Clemens scores. Lardick will stop at second base. Second RBI for Buxton. And the Twins behind a 5th inning buck truck have a 7-2 lead.
Andy 0 for 2 so far tonight, facing Zebby Matthew.
96 elevated, strikes out Machado for the second time tonight. Another ground ball. Clemens slides, backhands, feeds Zebby at the bag. Good play. So Clemens, a good night at the plate. Good night in the field. Got in on Laureano. Routine to center. And Buxton makes the play. Zebby Matthews threw 6 for the first time in more than a month.
Topa gets the empty out he was searching for there.
Base is still loaded for Fernando, who flew out to right field in the first, center field in the third, singled in the 5th.
Tatis up the middle into center and a base hit. Sheets will score. Iglesias is on his way. A 2-run single and a whole new game here in the 7th inning.
Great at bat from Toddy. Put himself in an account where he could be aggressive. Got the fastball right in the middle of the plate. Shoots it right back up the middle. Padres chip away. They get 2 here. 7-4 ball game as Luis Arraez comes to the plate.
Right side, caught there, throw back to first, double play. So Arise on a line drive to Keyshaw, and Luke had options. Could have gone to second or first, elected to go to first.
Lazius the runner at second, Cronenworth the runner at first. 2 down, Padres trailing 7-4 here in the top of the 9th inning. Down to their final out.
Flip to right field, and Outman is there. He will catch it, and this one is over. Cody Funderburk picks up his second big league save, and the Twins beat San Diego 7-4 to take game 1 of this 3-game series.